I didn't know at the time of my undergraduate whether what I want to do. So I picked child development because it was flexible. One thing I should have done is, considering that I would need to get a master's at some point, like in undergraduate, I didn't take statistics because it sounded boring and it wasn't required. But like then I had to go, before I started at Brooklyn College, I had to go and take classes like at City College in statistics and experimental psych, that I should have done in undergraduate. So I like gave myself too much freedom to explore things. But ultimately it worked out. But that is one thing I would watch out for. Like if you're considering speech or OT or PT or counseling or like school social work or anything like that, to just take a look at anything that's required for a master's, because it would have been much easier if I did it in undergraduate, and cheaper and like more convenient timing. I went to Brooklyn College I went part-time because I was working full-time at the Jewish Community Center. And then when I went to do my 1 day a week practicum, my boss at JCC was fine with it, but I couldn't handle it. And I remember sitting like outside the education building, like almost having a breakdown, being like, I cannot do this. I was getting up at 5 a.m. because my boss at JCC was fine with me missing a day, but there was no one to do that work. So it wasn't working. So I ended up going to Brooklyn College like super part-time and added another year, but it was what allowed me to like, have an apartment and a paycheck and like save for the year when I had to do an unpaid internship. So that's another thing to check out. A full-time unpaid internship where then I would like work some on the weekends, apply for internship stipends from Magner. So it was tough, but good. I also live in Washington Heights, but I wanted to go to a CUNY school, and there aren't a lot of options for school psychology. So it's a lot of time on the train, but I did my reading then.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.